Yo, it's Guido. Welcome back to Tactics Talk, and thanks for tuning in. I have a little series here we're going to call Masters Class. You can see that I've got a player named DS Gamer from Copum 2, which has a meaning. He sent that to me. Capo Yo, it's Guido. Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in and your support of the channel. We have a Tactics Talk, and we're going to do a quick little series here. We're going to call it Masters Class. I recently had a contest for an ISU 130, and this is the winner, DS Gamer from Copum 2, which he sent me back a note and said it is pronounced Corn Duva. It's Russian for feed or food. So the clan is about food. All right, fair enough. We need a coffee clan. That's what we need. This is Masters Class. You can see he's in his T50-2. He happens to have been the winner of the ISU, like I said. So let's see how... What's his name? DS Gamer. I was going to call him Food. Shall we call him Food? Let's see how Food does in his T50-2. You can see it's 3 mark. He gets up the hill, and we're on some map that has a name called Cliff. And immediately he comes up and over. And this is a relatively low-tier battle. He's top tier, so he's going to have a great game. Obviously, being top tier helps have a great game, or will help you have a great game. But what do you do with that? It's not enough to be top tier. Look at all these shots coming in at him. Lots of TDs on the enemy side, so you can expect quite a bit of camping. And this is a great little series. He gets an ELC BIS who comes right around the corner and nails him. I can't figure that one out. And Food misses. Just kidding, DS. We'll call you DS. DS misses, and he's just dancing around up here. He's got a fairly large artillery to deal with. The Hummel can put a hurt on him, and he's lit multiple times, so unknown what the Hummel's shooting at. I don't see any rounds coming in on him, so it must be busy maybe on the 1-2 line or potentially shooting the guys in the middle. This is a great spot if you can use it, but he's right now being denied by this ELC who's trolling around and keeping him from using the spot. He got 369 hit points out, damage done before he got kind of cornered, and that is the danger of this spot. Problem is he can't really push on that ELC because there's so many friends on the other side that will just shred him. So we're going to sit here, and a friendly ELC comes up. That's interesting. Let's see what happens. He's going to get a shot, and okay, that's 2 shots. That's 2 points of damage that should have happened already, or 2 shots of damage. He's missed a couple times. Finally sneaks one in. The other ELC just drives up and over. It appears that he's got the big gun on, which has almost no capability of turning. And holy cow, look at that. He gets missed. It makes it hard for that guy to shoot him. The other ELC's got the small gun, so he can turn his turret all the way around. So just fighting that guy off. And look at that, 1,000 damage, 2 ELCs dead. And now he kind of has free reign to use the top of this hill. The teams are 2-4, so it's not a complete rout yet. We're going to look over the edge here and see if we can get a shot on this KV-1. But the KV-1 is hugging the side. It's going to be hard to get a shot on him. There's another T50-2 which he misses. Unfortunately, he's trying to get a shot on this guy's running around. A bounce. Wow, he's getting a lot of really bad RNG left right there. And the T67's gone wide. He's gone wide. He can look up the hill. He's going to take a look at the T67. Looks like he's auto-aimed him. Thinks better of it. Looks like he wants to use that bush right there and just kind of takes a lazy auto-aim shot and a couple misses. Or maybe he was shooting in third person, I'm not really sure, but finally gets some shots down, hits and tracks, and this should be the end of Mr. T67. Brings us up to 3 kills, 3 quills. 3 kills, 1,000, not even 100, 1,274 damage. Does some nice work on these guys. And now he's got a KV-1 kind of hanging out right there. KV-1 is unaware. Good shot into him. Another shot into him. He's only doing about 87 shot. That's another hit into him. KV-1 finally starts looking, so he wisely moves away. It's one of the things about a light tank that you can do. You annoy the big heavies, you get them turned. Once they start to turn towards you, you disappear for a bit, and more than likely you can show back up, much like this, and punish them. He sees an Electo. There's Electo over there. That was actually a good move. The Electo lit him, and instead of standing in and going after the KV-1, he backed out. Because between the two of them, the Electo and the KV-1, they maybe would have been able to take down DS Gamer. There goes the Electo. Still pretty even though, 7 to 6. He's up to 1792 on the damage. He's got 4 kills. Still working the hill. There are a few tanks he can work on, but pretty quickly he's going to have to get off this hill. He looks at the KV-1, takes a shot right in to the top of the turret. Gets another shot on him. Gets spotted. Decides not to come across. That spot's probably also a little bit more exposed to artillery, depending on where the RD is. That KV-1's just pinned down, so we're going to come over here and see if we can find him. Where did he go? There he is. Looking down he goes. Dead KV-1. You'll notice that he's shooting all AP. Has not touched the APCR yet. It's now 9 to 8. Rocking back and forth, so really just a master's class in the use of this hill. Being careful about it, survived a counterattack, and it's time to come off the hill. Finds a guy wandering around down there. Doesn't quite get a shot on him. Oh boy, now there's the 50-2 is over there. Making a runner, takes a shot on the run, that's the right answer, no sense stopping. Covers up with that little ridge line right there. Some damage via spotting onto the T-50-2. Now he's looking for the ST, VZ-39, and that Su-85 is up there somewhere as well. This was an interesting decision, and probably the right one. He takes a hit. Trying to get away. That guy does reload. Gets another hit on him. Makes a snap, and then runs and uses that rock. See how he kind of dodged behind that rock to keep that TD from hitting him? And down goes the Su-85. Oh, no, it didn't go down. He took a hit, though. Little power slide to turn back around. And he doesn't really have an option to go back up that ramp. It's kind of an open ramp. There's no place for him to hide. Not really a great hold-down tank, so at this point he's in a complete reactionary mode. So he's going to cross over here and look to get underneath that T-50-2. Misses the shot, but gets spotted. He's in danger of getting arty. Doesn't have a lot of hit points, so he's got to dodge down here. And this is really not a great spot to be, getting pinned down underneath in this little pit with the ST above, the Su, and the Hetzer. He's going to come along the edge of this cliff right here and see if he can't get a proxy light on the T-50-2, see if he can get the artillery to kill him or somebody else. Maybe that T-40 can get a sniper shot on him over there. He's also going to be more or less already safe as long as he stays right there. Moves back, starting to look for a light on the T-50-2. Now if you look at where the enemy tanks are, the 4 that are seen, there's probably, unless the Hetzers come way around here, or maybe the ST or something, flexed over here towards the west, there's probably not anybody over here. So he comes around, he catches the T-50-2, he misses him, and that T-50-2 seems to be unaware. Taking a bit of a chance with the artillery, but he knows he needs to get this guy down, and down he goes. Weaving, ducking, and bobbing, trying to stay away from the artillery hitting him. And he comes back around here, you'll see him tuck up into this little spot. I'm going to have another Master's Class video coming up. Another player in Tier 9. He's going to use this spot quite a bit as well as cover from artillery and a place to, it's a bat jet, and a place to reload. So, provided you're not being pressed, that's a good spot to disappear for a little bit right there. It does allow you to flex both ways. You can go over to the east or back around to the west. You can get down to the bowl. You can sneak around and shoot people like that, and they never even see you. Which the T-40 spotted, so that was a good deal. T-40 moving out did help him. And we are at 12 to 12. This is a close game. 2,106 damage, 7 kills, and a T-50-2, a 3-marked T-50-2. There goes the air power heading over. Hopefully they bomb the artillery into submission. Probably not. Probably just going to fly by like Muppets. Going to come in here. You'll notice that if he has optics, it's hard to tell. He does not have a camo net, nor does he run binoculars. So probably some kind of offensive setup. optics, gun rammer, and something else, vents perhaps. Taking a look around, he has pressed APCR, so towards the end of the game when things are getting real close, he's gone to the gold. He's fired 3 of those. The Martyr's moving around. Down goes the Su-85B. Nice job on the Martyr's part, finally moving a little bit. T-40's wandering around in the cap down there. There's only 2 enemies left. The Hetzer has disappeared, unknown where he's gone so far. More than likely fallen back to the artillery perch up there, but it is possible he's gone somewhere strange. Though probably not. The T-40 came around the north side. Holy cow, what? He has gone somewhere strange. Look at this. There he is. He's up on. That's fantastic. He's sideways up on the hill. Unfortunately, DS does not get the kill. The Martyr does. Look at T-40 will end the game. He's going to come down here and kill the Hummel, and that's all over. We'll only have 8 kills, and no. Shotgunned by the Hummel. T-40 dies. And here comes DS Gamer with 2,339. What is going to happen here? Only 84 hit points. Only 84 hit points. Does he get killed? Or does he kill? Comes right in here, and for some reason the Hummel kind of reacts a bit late. And he's really turning slowly, so I don't know if he's got a dead driver, or maybe his engine's out or something. Clearly something was going on there. That was a very slow turnaround. Nice game, man. 9 kills, just a master's class, and using a scout. Getting up on that hill. That hill is not always decisive. It's obviously an important place you can be. It's kind of easy to get people off of there with artillery. With sniping at them as they peek over, it's hard to fight hold down on that hill, especially with a tank like this that has little gun depression, but really a nice example of how to do so. And eventually you're going to have to come off that hill, unlike some of the key terrain and other maps. Just because you took that hill doesn't really mean you're going to win, but it can control quite a bit of that map over on the east side. Thanks for sending it in, man. I hope your ISU 130 is treating you well, and we will see you.